Hello everyone, doing a quick tour of things out in my garden. You're looking at the bell peppers or green peppers that I have growing right now. I have little blooms on them and that's good. Hopefully in a couple of weeks or so I'll have peppers. These are also peppers. Hopefully, like I said, in a couple of weeks I'll have fruit to harvest. These are jalapeños. I had extras from the ones that I planted out in pepper row, and I didn't know what to do with them, so I put them in with the bell peppers, and they have taken off. I've been fertilizing them with a 10, 30, 20 water soluble fertilizer, and about every 7 to 10 days. I also add a couple tablespoons of Epsom salt. Hydrogen peroxide and Epsom salt into the water, and they have been doing real well. I'm happy with them. Next to here are my string beans. I have 2 5-gallon buckets full of them, and as you can see, I have blooms on them and they are doing well. I'm looking forward to getting harvest from them as well. Here are my lima beans, and as you can see, I have lots of blooms on them. Hopefully in the near future, I'm going to have pods that I can harvest, and can't wait for that. This is the zucchini that I recently planted about maybe 3 weeks ago, and you can see that it has really taken off. It's starting to get male flowers on it, and hopefully sometime in the near future it'll have the female flowers and I'll start getting fruit. Here are some more green beans. I actually planted these on the 15th of June, and as you can see, they have really taken off. Sometime soon, real soon, I'm probably going to have fruit or pods that I can harvest, and I can't believe how these have grown. Back here we have more bell peppers in this container, along with late season onions. Onions are kind of blowing up a little bit, but it's a slow process. The bell peppers are flowering. Hopefully I'll have fruit soon. We're down here in Florida. We have reached the monsoon season, and every afternoon about anywhere between 4 and 6 it rains real hard, and I'm worried that it may damage these or they get too much water, but so far they're holding their own. This is my Black Beauty eggplant. I have flowers, no fruit yet, but hopefully I will get some. This is also a Black Beauty eggplant, and hopefully I'll be getting fruit from these as well. Okay, for those of you that may not have known what I was referring to, this tomato plant, this one, and then there's one in the back are the ones that I'm going to remove. And so a couple of weeks ago I did a video in which I cut down or trimmed my tomato plants that I've had in hope of having them grow back. As you know, my tomatoes are in 5-gallon buckets and they have tomato cages around them. I have vining tomatoes like most people do, and when you're growing in small spaces like I am, you have to make sure that you use your space wisely. Well, with the vines, they grow everywhere, and they're more of a nuisance than a help. So what I've decided to do is to actually remove those, and I'm going to trellis my vines. I have 3 brands of tomatoes that I ordered. This one is from Hoss Tools. It's Florida 91. Since I have a real long growing season here in Florida where I'm located at, zone 10B, I'm going to basically give myself a second season or a second planting of tomatoes, and with 3 new types of tomatoes: Florida 91, Brandywine, and Floridade. These 2 I ordered from a company called Florida Seed and Garden. They specialize in seeds that grow in Florida. So I'm going to go ahead and put these into the soil, and then I'm going to water them and put them on my out in my greenhouse. And later on, I'm going to take the tomatoes that I currently have and discard those. I'm not going to videotape that, and when I have the trellis up, I'll go ahead and videotape that and add it to this video, and we'll go from there. Okay, I'm going to drop 2 seeds into each hole. And cover them up. Name it. Okay, this one, mash the soil down so that it's compact. Hole. And this one I'm going to put the Florida 91. And again, I'm going to drop 2 seeds. Cover it up. Name it. And last but not least, Floridade. Okay, cover them up. Name it. Whenever I'm starting out on seedlings, I always top them off with perlite. Keep the top of the soil moist. I started doing this after seeing Lazy Dog Farm rather, do this, and it seemed to be a good idea. So I picked it up. Okay, we're going to take this to the greenhouse and then water them in, and we'll be done.